So far, you have got the big picture. A workflow is a row of nodes, and a trigger decides when they start. But there is one question we have not answered yet, and it is the one that makes everything actually work. How does one node know what the node before it just did? The answer is data, and today we are going to follow it as it travels. Picture it again as a row of boxes. When the trigger fires, it does not just shout, "Go." It hands the next node a little package of information, maybe a new customer's name and email. That node takes the package, does its job, then passes its own package on to the next one. Data flowing left to right, box to box. Let me make that real. Say your trigger is a new order coming in. It grabs the customer's name, their email, and what they bought, and it passes all of that down the line. The next node, the one that sends a thank you email, just reaches into that package and says, "Give me the email address and give me the name." It does not need to know where any of it came from. It just uses what was handed to it. And this is the part I really want you to get. In n8n, you do not retype any of this. When you set up a node, you can point at a piece of data from any earlier node and just drop it in. The customer's name, the order total, today's date. You are basically saying, use whatever the last node found, right here. That is what people mean when they talk about mapping your data. So the trigger starts it, each node uses or adds to the package, and the information keeps flowing forward until the very last node finishes the job. No copying, no pasting, no spreadsheets open on the side. The data just rides along the workflow. So that is how nodes talk to each other. One node passes a little package of information, and the next one picks out exactly what it needs. Once this clicks, you stop seeing separate apps and start seeing one smooth flow. Now, sometimes that very first package comes from somewhere outside n8n entirely, another app knocking on the door. That is called a webhook, and it is what we will look at next. I will see you there. If you are enjoying these, come and hang out in my free school community. It is brand new, so you would be getting in right at the start. And if anything is still a little fuzzy, just ask me in the comments, and I will help you out.